Hello, fine persons of America and other regions of the world. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
That sounds terrible. Oh. What's up? Oh, I said the what's up part.
What's up, brother?
Damn it. No. What's up, brothers? Hello, everyone in the universe of the world. How are you today? Welcome to our channel, which is called ETM 540 Clubhouse. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good.
It feels so wrong, though.
No, that's good.
He said it's good, so it's good. I guess we're going to go with it. So we were just discussing the whole introduction thing because I didn't even realize and do realize that I do the same thing every time. So we just switched it up, and I don't know. I kind of feel weird right now. I feel weird. Doesn't feel right, but I guess it's going to have to work. So what's up, everyone? Brian here with Denny with ETM 540 Clubhouse. Harry's in the back, doing some work, helping out with getting the shop prepped for some paint work. We need to make sure things are all nice and dusted and clean. So that way when we get ready to do some paint, we don't have paint falling on, paint falling on our dust falling on our paint. You know what I'm trying to say. Jeez. So anyways, we're going to get back to Wasteland Racer today and do just a quick little video on the electrical. Denny's going to join me. I'm going to show him a little bit about what goes on with wiring up an ATC engine. And basically, we just want to get it to where all the wires are going in the respective areas they need to go. And we're going to hook up an on-off switch and possibly a light switch. I don't know. We'll see. And then go from there. So we're going to be electricians today. Yay! And this is something that I struggle with. But I do, where in the freaking frick is the freaking frickers? Oh, there it is. It's a freaking family channel. So I do have a diagram for the majority of what we're going to be doing as far as that goes. So it should be pretty easy. There's not much to it. So we're going to try and give it a shot and see what happens. So let's shut our freaking frick faces.
Make it happen, Captain.
No, I can't make anything happen from. A little dusty in here. A little bit dusty. It's all good. We got this. So the first thing we got to do actually at this point is make some damn room. And this is coming up. I'm not going to tell you exactly what this is going to become, but I think for those of you who know, you know. So, yeah, that's going to be a fun one. Switch it up! So the last time, I don't know if I showed you guys this, I went through and marked everything off the motor, where it came off of and where it's headed. Just so that way we know and it'll be easier. This wiring harness, I'm sure some of you automotive guys are like, yeah, that's nothing. Because, yeah, right? Because it's not really much, but for me, I'm not an electrical guy, so this is a struggle to me, and it becomes anxious and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, we got a couple toggles that we're gonna use. One of them is gonna be for the headlights. Other one is gonna be for ignition. I like how these two do not match up, so that's cool. And then we're just gonna put these back on the engine and start seeing where things go and need to be lengthened and go from there. But hopefully between just that simple layout and that, we should be able to make it happen. Boom! All right, so we just did a little bit of a tape job on that just to make sure that the central part of the wiring harness is together, because everything splits off from that. So now he's gonna stop yawning. Hi. And then yeah, we'll just start wiring her up and seeing where we go from there. Hopefully we can get some things going and also learn ourselves on how to wire those because we haven't done those yet. But yeah, it might just turn into like a time lapse and then we explain thing. I think it would be easier that way. So what do you think?
Yeah.
Is that your boo-boo
Well,
on your finger? What happened?
I smashed my fingers when I was riding my bike.
Yeah, wheelie boy. All right, let's do this.
1, 2, 3. Let's get started.
Oh, that's real good.
Ain't nobody stopping me. Ain't nobody stopping me.
All right, so like a dummy, I started, sorry, I have the big tripod, so I have to move it like that. So I started cutting into that dash because I was gonna make access for our toggles. Where'd those freaking toggles go? Oh, here we go. Freaking frick! It's a family channel. So in order to get these in, I thought I needed to cut a little bit out of the backside of the dash. And as it turns out, we didn't because we have a little mounting point right there, which I'm sure went to something similar to this. But I asked both the boys and both of them said, yeah, that's the best spot to put it. We were thinking about putting it up top like a race car, but quite honestly, you need as many grab points as you can get to get in this thing. So we didn't want switches and stuff to be in the way. So we're gonna use this old little filing cabinet desk thingy. And it has a little cool Rubbermaid dealio on it. So Denny cut out this from the little thing that we had, and now he's in the back cutting up some more sheet metal to put on the bottom of this so that way it doesn't rip our thighs open when we're getting in and out. And then we're just gonna drill some holes and see if we can make it work with this because it looks cool and it's got Rubbermaid on. It's freaking Rubbermaid! Rubbermaid is a company of America. Rubbermaid started America. America was based off of Rubbermaid, huh, Denny?
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, America! You know what I mean. Freaking teenagers. If you've ever tried to drill through grates before, it doesn't work so well. I mean, it does, but yeah. Or as Denny would say, it's Wasteland! He doesn't want to face the camera. He just wants to face his own little direction. Denny!
Oh, yeah, it's way fun.
Yeah. But I think that's gonna work. So, let's mount this pig and see where we're at after that. So we're pretty freaking stoked. I mean, it's not extreme, like hardcore detailed, but we're pretty freaking stoked with how that looks, honestly. It came out pretty solid. There's an edge over there, but we can always file that down, so that's fine. But I mean, hey, it looks factory, right?
It does, actually.
What do I always say? It's not
The best, not the worst.
it's not the greatest, but it ain't the worst either. So, yep. That'll work.
Yep.
Thumbs up. So we did through a little Gorilla Glue, which I love this stuff. I don't care what anyone says. This stuff's great, yeah. So we threw a little bit of that in there. And we'll let that dry and give it some time before we go ahead and start sticking the toggle switches into it. So for now, we'll just wire the toggle switches. I have to do a little bit of research to make sure I got them down. And then we'll put those on, and then we can hook up the toggles. And then that's about all we can do electrically for right now, that I want to do at least, because I don't have a mount yet for our headlight or our tail light. So that's going to be a different story. But for now, let's freaking make this work. Biscuit nuts.
Let's make it happen, Captain.
It's a freaking family channel. All right, so gonna get a little snacky poo. Hey, fat man gotta eat. Fat man gotta eat. So as we were snacking and the boys were eating, I did some research on toggle switches because these always get me, but I have a good understanding of it now. So if you have a 6-prong like this, there you go, and you have the 2 options for the on and the offs. This is more, I don't think this is necessarily a safety switch. I think it's just a dummy switch because of the fact that it's got 2 ons and 1 off. But on a 6-prong, your lead in, one side is negative and one side is positive, and then one side is negative, one side is positive for your outgoing to whatever source you have. So I think we're going to use this for the headlight switch, and then we'll put the headlight ins here and then the outs there and see if it even functions and works. But as far as the power goes, it doesn't need to be anything fancy. So we're just gonna do the straight on off for the power because it's just 2-prong, super simple, 1 wire to one wire to the other. It's simple cutoff switch. You turn it to off, it cuts off power. Cut it to on, it's got power on. So I don't know, hopefully it'll work. These things freaking, they brain rack me, but I think we got it. And I think our little cage is done enough now to where we can actually get this mounted up, and then I think we're gonna call it as good for now. I'm actually gonna take the tape back off that I put on the wiring harness because I'm realizing now why I took it off in the first place, because I'm a freaking dum-dum. So with the wiring harness all done up like that, as we've been doing things like trying to find a place to mount it, it's been putting pressure on these wires, which I didn't want to have to extend because they go to the crankcase, and if you put it all the way up here, then it puts pressure on other wires. So I just want to take that off, and then that way, as we are finishing up the wiring aspect of all this, we will, find homes and wire looms and all that stuff for it, because we already extended some of them, but I don't want to have to go too crazy on it. So we're gonna start making this happen, Captain, and freaking rock out with our nipples out.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Every time. So this is not even close to being dry yet, so my impatience got the best of me. So we use fire. What's left of the fire that we have. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. It makes a pretty awesome noise. Yeah, and the glue looks amazing. Okay, I think that'll work. So basically where we're at this point is now the toggles are all hooked up. We have our ignition toggle switch, which is the one on Denny's right-hand side, other side. There you go. So that's our on-off for ignition, and the one on his other hand is our headlight switch, and we're actually gonna have a low beam, high beam, which is pretty cool. So we have that hooked up, and then now that we have this set up, I think I'm gonna have Denny go ahead and mount that onto its little zone. So here, hold on to that for a sec. And our glue is still drying on it, but hopefully here in a few we'll be able to go ahead and drill some holes in it, put the toggles through, and I think we'll call it good for that. Well, for today at least.
Yeah.
Just because we wanted to at least get it hooked up and see what it's going to be like and challenge ourselves to doing toggles and all this other stuff because it's all kind of new and electrical is not our strong suit, but we're getting better. So let's...
Progress.
Yep, progress is progress. So let's make it freaking happen. Captain! All right, I gotta stop doing that today. We've done enough captain crap.
Yeah.
All right, we're down to the last few touches, and who said that free wrench you get with your IKEA furniture wouldn't come in handy one day? Actually ends up being the perfectly right size for the nuts that go on the switches on the outside. So it's pretty funny because I literally have a stack of these, and I knew they would come in handy one day, and here we are. So let's get that tightened down. Get this side tightened down. Oh, crap. Wrong size. Well, at least it worked for one side. Hold, please. All right. Well, she wasn't metric and she wasn't standard, so it looks like she's crescent wrench. If that's a size. If crescent wrench was a size, then this is a crescent wrench. It was literally pissing me off to the point where, I wouldn't say pissing me off, but it was just a pain in the butt sack. And now I wish I would have put this one on first. Patience. Patience. Well, there she is. And I tell you what, that's quite a bit for one day, honestly. But that's a big freaking improvement, honestly. Did I say honestly? Just wanted to make sure that I threw in there that I know how to use the word honestly. So I'm pretty stoked because that panel needed to be done. And Harry was even mentioning that we have one more spot, which is nice if needed. The wiring is all hooked back up, and my lengthening guessing is not the greatest, but it's good enough. So at least for now, we know that the wires are back where they need to be. So if we're working on any other areas, we have a general idea if we need to move anything. And I think what we'll end up having to do at this point, to tell you the truth, is like shifting wires and looming them as we go with mounting the rest of the stuff like the exhaust and all that, which will be coming soon. So for now, I'm happy with that because now at least we know we can try and start it again if need be and all that. And we know it runs, so we're okay for now. But I'm okay. I'm good with it. And then soon, you're going to see us get on this. I'm going to start mocking this one up probably for like literally the next episode. And I'll start messing with the shifter and the wiring during the week and all this and that, little bits and pieces. And then I'll just show you the progress then. But for now, it's raining. I need a haircut. This guy's going to give me a little cut. And we're going to go chill the rest of the day. But it's freaking raining in California again. I didn't stay in California for the rain. Want some sunshine, some beauty. I'm in a freaking thermal and it's June or May, June, July. What month are we in?
May.
May.
4th.
May
4th. The beam.
Oh, May! Hey! It is May 4th. So May 4th be with you.
Don't mess with the forest. Don't mess with the dark side. It's Vader. Don't mess with Vader, baby.
There you go. Boom! So anyways, thank you guys so much. And we'll see you in the next episode. And don't forget to check out our Amazon wish list and subscribe, comment, like,
and share.
There you go. Freaking frack. We'll see you in the next video. We're going crazy.
Man, this is boring. What do you want to do? Let's play kickball. Kickball? Kickball. Hey. Go long.